Alright, it's Saturday, and I'm here after a measly day of shopping because I couldn't do a flea market today. We got up early and we went there, and AJ kept calling me all morning. It's like, you're gonna go, you're gonna go. I'm gonna go, AJ, but my stomach was bugging me. I had to go to the bathroom, and AJ's calling me. I'm like, you coming? You going? I'm in the bathroom, AJ. So, but I did eventually make it out of the bathroom, and we went there. We went to North Bergen and hung out until they said no flea market today. So I went shopping. End of story. I went shopping. Here's what I got. I spent $82. Did I get anything good today? Everything I got was actually a pretty good bargain. I'm gonna make good money on everything because it was so cheap. $82. And this doesn't really look like a lot of stuff, but even the CDs I paid between 25 cents to 50 cents for. So I normally sell them anywhere from $2 to $3. So, you multiply, this was like, what is that, 20, 40, 45. So 45, I got at least $90, and I got like maybe 20-something dollars into it. But let's just go through it, let's just dive right in. Okay. Bought a bunch of CDs. No games today. No games. So if you only like games, goodbye. All right, here we go. These CDs were 25 cents a piece, and I went to a estate sale, and that's where my wife got most of this jewelry that you see here. I'm leaving. I'm going on vacation, so I'm not really buying anything unless it's like ridiculously good or ridiculously cheap. I don't need it, for 3 weeks. I don't need to just buy something and let it sit. So I was looking for super bargains today. And here's what I got. I got the Essential Clash CD. Pretty good, right? I don't know if you know, but the Smashing Pumpkins are actually performing in concert right now. I'm not really sure where they are, but my friend Angry Steve, I saw your post on Facebook, and he was there. So look, I bought this because they're in concert. I didn't know they were in concert. I would have bought it anyway for a quarter, but geez. The Cure, I like The Cure, and this is like a best of the singles. Foster the People, this is kind of a new album. Let's see what it's got on it. Pumped Up Kicks. You have anybody heard of that song? Na-na-na-na-na, with the pumped up kicks, you better run faster than my bullet. New Order. REM, I should listen to this. This isn't really my favorite REM album, but I haven't listened to it. I don't know. The Fugees, because I got nothing against the Fugees. She's got a fantastic voice, but she doesn't sell very well, unfortunately. So I bought that to round up. What was it? $1.75 to make it $2 even. Legend Bob Marley. You know what? I'll just do the first sale we went to. Where we got most of the jewelry. Now, you know what? Let me just be consistent, and I'll keep going jewelry. Darlene Love. I bought this because yesterday I bought a Darlene Love CD that was signed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to you, Daryl, with the signed one, and then you could not only say autograph signed, you could say lot. A lot of Darlene CDs. Because if you go CD lot, it usually comes up better in a search, because a lot of people want to buy a lot of CDs. All right, and then this house was funny. The lady there was tough, and the guy was like negotiable, but the lady was the boss. The wife was the boss, so she was like, "Now," because it's funny. I'm looking at the CDs, and they're like $1 a piece. So I go, hey, if I buy a bunch, can you give me a deal? Because honestly, while there are some interesting CDs here, these aren't ones I'd like to pay $1 for. These don't, there's one guy who'll buy them off of me, but he only wants to give me like $1.50. So if I can get them cheaper, that's good, right? So I'm like, if I buy a bunch, can you give me a discount, right? And they're like, well, okay, right? So I'm like, good, right? So I start to take a bunch. So then the daughter comes out, and she's like, why don't you just sell them all? Why don't you just sell them all to him? Give it to him. You're going to move in. You're moving to Florida. Why don't you just sell them all? Just tell him $10. And I'm like, well, I'll pay $10 and just buy them now, and we'll be done, right? And the lady's like, no. And the husband, at first, he's like, should we do it? She's like, no. So he's like, oh, okay, no, we're going to try again tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, fine, right? So what I did was I took a nice big fat stack, and I said, look, I'm buying a bunch. Why don't you just sell them to me for 50 cents a piece? Because then I'll buy all these. Otherwise, I would only buy a couple of them at $1 a piece. And they're like, fine, right? So it was a pretty good deal, right? So maybe some of them are good for eBay. I don't know. I doubt it. But here we go. The best of the stylistics. The Jive 5. So it's like a lot of Motown. Say the 60s, Frankie Valli, and the Four Seasons. And I can sell this stuff. Something's falling apart. The very best of the Rascals. The Mamas and the Papas. Never heard of them. Motown Classics. That goes Motown Classics, Motown Classics, Motown Classic, girl groups. I think I could sell these in a lot unless they're not worth much. Sometimes some of them are worth more than others. So Motown Classics. I'll start from the bottom now. The Temptations, Smokey Robinson and the Miracle, Greatest Hits, Best of Eric Clapton. Most of these are flea market, not eBay CDs. Kool and the Gang collection, Persuasions, but there might be some in here right around the corner. I gotta fix some of these CDs. Sam and Dave, Best of the Doobies, Tavares. Remember Tavares? It only takes a minute, girl, to fall in love, to fall in love. See, in my head, She's Gone. I remembered that one. Never had a love like this before. The Times, Toto, Spinners, I'll Be Around, West Side Story, Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. Before Michael Jackson actually went on to become Michael Jackson, he sang with the Jackson 5. And then there's a lot of good songs that a lot of people think that he did on his own, that he did with the Jackson 5. Frank Sinatra, Billy Joel, I had this one like a billion times. Eurythmics, Greatest Hits, Carpenters, If I Were a Carpenter. Little Anthony and the Imperials, Bobby Darin Story, Mac the Knife, Wes Montgomery's, Skyliners, Motown Legends, Doo-Wop Collection, Dion and the Belmonts, the OJs, George Thorogood. I've had this one a bunch of times, but it's George Thorogood, man. He's good. He rocks. He just like in your face rock. You know, he's like like that. Attitude rock. Frankie Lyman, Gloria Estefan for 50 cents. You know, I was just rounded up. Tony Bennett, why not? Best of the Four Tops. The Silvers. I don't really know them too well. I might put them in my computer and give them a sound. And the Drifters. Can't go wrong with the Drifters. All right. Look at these things. These look pretty old, right? Well, they're not. They're reproductions. You can tell by the Phillips head screw. But they were in the yard. They have a nice look to them. And since I only paid $1 a piece, who cares? You know, I sell them like $3, $5, whatever you want to give me. When I go to the flea market, just don't offer me $1 though, because I'll be like, no, I want to make money on it. I'm not doing this for my health. All right, I'll do jewelry last and toys. Okay, I'm just gonna go through this. Some of this is nonsense. Like these things, I think you in the claw machines, you're like win a prize every time, so you pay like $2, you're like, and you get a stupid rubber ducky. Collect them all, 1, 2, whatever. But the reason I bought it was 25 cents each. And I'm counting out. I'm like, yeah, let's see what you'll do. I say, hey, what would you do if I take them all, right? So he goes, $5. So I'd already counted out $6, and there was some BS. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it. Oh, there's some Toy Story. He's missing a wheel. Dang. All right, but the real reason I bought it was the Five Nights at Freddy stuff. This is a Funko Pop. Not sure on the value of this. But, or here's a Squidward. That's like a Burger King toy. I think this goes... Let me do this. I think if I do this one hand, I think this goes with Psycho Turtle, and he's like, his head slowly turns around, and he looks friendly, but he's like, no, I'm going to kill you. I should say this actually, and I should walk around and go, I'm going to hack AJ's head off. I'll walk around like this. I'm going to hack your head off, AJ. If I do it like this, it looks big, and then I'll just chop him in the neck with it. This motorcycle, that game that everybody liked, Minecraft. But here, this duck, unnumbered, baby duck. I guess that's a Power Ranger. Over here, more Five Nights at Freddy's. There was a bunch of keychains. See, there's the bird. I don't know. He looks like Psycho Tweety. And there's the bear. I guess, are they like a band or something? So basically I paid $0.25 a piece for these. Even if I only get $1 a piece, which I think I could probably get more. The kid was like, and it's funny, his mom's there, he's like, this one is really rare and valuable. And the mom's like, oh, I didn't even look at those. Maybe I should. And I'm like, oh, come on, who cares? Look at like stuff, gray matter and worms coming out of his brain. And so again, this is Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's like a keychain. There's another, that's like a mate or something. I think, is it exactly the same? Yeah. And that one's a Funko Pop. You know. So as you can see, it's just an assortment of 5 Nights at Freddy stuff. So for $5, you know, he's missing an arm. Oh, here it is. So I could fix him maybe. See? Okay. Alright, I guess you saw everything. This must have went to something. Alright, so ignoring that, because I could put that away later. Jewelry time, everybody loves jewelry time. That's my jewelry time song. Jewelry time, this time without Marie. Alright. I think probably Marie shouldn't have bought this. She paid $10 for it. She, for some reason, thought it might have been silver. It is signed ALM. I looked it up. ALM, oh, that's why she bought it. Is that RLM Soho? It looks like ALM, but if this is RLM Soho, maybe it's Robert Lee Morris. So maybe it's good she bought this. You know, I got to check this again. If it's ALM Soho, it's worth $10, and she paid $10 for it. If it's RLM Soho, and again, I don't really know. What is this? Did they cut that off? That's not cool. They did that. Yeah, whatever. This is just a nice rhinestone pin. I think she paid $5 for it. I think she's probably going to put it on eBay because at the flea markets they just don't respect this stuff. It's not signed. So she puts it for $25 on eBay. This is gold filled, I believe. She's going to look up the name. It says something. Whatever. Who's this? This is another one. EL. I looked up EL. But she bought it for a charm bracelet. It's like $5 she paid. She's going to sell it at the flea market. It's not worth anything. Does this look familiar? Because so unusual. 2 days. Get the same Sarah Coventry necklace. She bought one of these yesterday. I mean, I think it's the same. I don't know if you watched my video from yesterday, but isn't that crazy though? Like, of all the things in the world, we've never seen one of these before in our life. But then she buys one yesterday, and then at a completely different sale, different town, different whatever, she buys another one. Insanity. This is a Swarovski pin, and it's got the little heart on it. So that should be $19 to $25 at least, I think. And this is probably the best thing we bought today. They had $24 on it. We bought it with a bunch of stuff, so it kind of worked out to being about $20, I guess. And basically, it's a Taxco piece, but it's not an old one. It's from the 70s and later. It says TH something. Mexico 925, and she bought it because like people that might have the ball necklaces and stuff like that might want something to match their necklaces or whatever. Anyway, that's all I got today. Shout outs to my friends, Naztalgic, VideoGamerDaryll, AJ, ASAP Zonk. I think he's taking a day off tomorrow. I'm going to be at some stupid street fair in Garfield. Hope I make a lot of money because I didn't make any money today. I just spent money. Blue Bus Dave, Chase After the Right Price, Picking for Treasures with Sherman, Treasure Finder 28, Living the Good Life, and of course the Bargain Barons. Subscribe to them. They're pretty good. And there's other people too. You know, I'll do Tucker Upper because he's subscribed to my Scummy Resellers. Oh yeah, Scummy Resellers. And Tucker Upper's got like, I don't know, almost 20,000 subs now. Techo Stocks. I sent him a gift from a t-shirt, one of my t-shirts. I sent it to him. He's going to do it on his video. It's funny because in the video, he gets the package from the post office and he looks at the box. He goes, "The Scummy Resellers." It's like, because that's a pretty cool name. Anyway, I think that covers everybody for now. Oh, Angry Steve. Yeah, I think I already did him. You know, I'll do Derek the Redneck, even because I don't see him or anything, but his birthday was yesterday. And I got that notice on Facebook, and I'll do my mom because I'm going to see her, and of course Adam. Anyway, if you like live hunting action videos with me looking at stuff and buying stuff or not buying stuff or missing out on a deal or scooping up a deal, go check out the Scummy Reseller channel. What I do is I post all the live hunting with my phone videos there. Anyway, other than that, if you want to go to Garfield and see me tomorrow, if you want any of this stuff, say, hey, bring it to Garfield. Maybe I will. I don't know. I mean, I would. I have no reason not to. Otherwise, I am out of here. Goodbye. So here we are at the famous North Bergen Flea Market that everybody keeps talking about, how great it is. And guess what we're doing? We finally got to do it. Yep. Anthony finally conceded to that's go right. Shopping and do this flea market. I blew off shopping to be here. People did so well at this flea market. It's amazing. The best flea market ever. I got to try it or whatever, right?
So he finally does it.
I say I'll do it. What happens?
They cancel it.
That's right, because of freaking rain. So it was a waste. It's a bust. But you know what? My stomach is killing me. I got things going on. So I mean, since we're getting out of here, let's do it.
Why do you have to let everybody know?
Because why are we just sitting here? Let's go. I'm gonna go home and.
I was waiting for you to be done talking.
But you can drive while I talk.
Oh, can I now?
Yes, that's one of the skills that you have. I talk and you drive. What's this guy doing? Come on.
That's Nancy.
Oh, Nancy. Nancy, fancy Nancy.
See you tomorrow. Okay. What?
We'll see him tomorrow. Did she tell something important or? Yeah. So anyway, that's my life. It's like another missed opportunity to where I could be making money and I'm not. So we do have tomorrow to try again though. And what's the plan? We're gonna go to some yard sale. So let's see what happens. Turn this crap off. You know the best part about them canceling the market today was that AJ kept calling me like 20 times this morning and going like, "You gotta get here! You gotta get here! You gotta make sure your space. You gotta get your space. It'll be hard to get in. You won't be able to get in." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm coming." So the best part was that I did go there, and I made it, and then they sent us home. And I could have been at home when they sent everybody else home, and then I could have been there when they said, "No, it's on. Come," you know. But thank you, AJ.
Oh, thanks for my coffee. He brought me a
coffee.
coffee.
AJ brought Marie coffee. So, all right. Marie forgives you. I don't.
He's a good boy.
Marie forgives you, AJ, but I don't. Oh, Naz, if you're watching this, AJ has stuff for you. So remind him. Don't let him get away with like not giving it to you. Because I've only been holding it for like 3 months so far.
Why would he not give it to?
Because he forgets. He's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot."
Does he know you make that voice to him?
Yeah, he makes a voice of me. He goes, "Oh, Anthony, oh." You saw, right?
No, I never saw.
Yeah, he went there, he goes, "Oh, Anthony, I'm doing the flea market." I don't know exactly how he does it, but he makes a voice for me. He might even use the same voice I'm doing. He might go, "Oh, Anthony." I don't know. But, alright. Anyway, we're heading home. We're going to go to some yard sales. Blah, blah, blah.